Hey, everyone, Alex here. And before we jump into this absolutely wild Kansas City Chiefs story, I need to call something out real quick because my analytics are telling me the truth. Most of you watching this video right now are not subscribed to the channel. And I know you love the Chiefs, and I know you love staying updated on every injury, every roster move, every behind-the-scenes drama, and every single thing that happens in Kansas City. So if you breathe red and gold, and if you ride with this team, no matter what, then take 1 second, hit that subscribe button, and help push this channel to the next level. And now let's get into today's insane update, because Travis Kelce's dad just had a stunning outburst at the Buffalo Bills, and this could not come at a worse time for the Chiefs, who are fighting to even stay alive in the playoff race. And trust me, what I'm about to tell you is something every real Kansas City fan needs to hear. So here's what's going on. The Chiefs are in a spot we are not used to. This is not the dominant, unstoppable, terrifying Kansas City team that steamrolled the FC for years. This is a team that is struggling, a team that cannot finish drives, a team that keeps making mistakes at the worst possible moments, a team that looks frustrated, tired, and honestly a little lost. And when the pressure starts building like this, emotions explode, not just from fans, not just from players, but even from family members. And that is exactly what we saw this week when Kelce, the father of Travis Kelce, let out a massive emotional outburst aimed straight at the Buffalo Bills. And when I say this shocked people, I mean it shook the entire NL fan base, because Kelce is normally the calm, warm, supportive dad who is just there to cheer on his sons. But this time, he did not hold back. And now, let me explain why this happened, because when you put the pieces together, it actually makes a lot of sense. The Chiefs are stuck in a brutal stretch. The offense is inconsistent. The defense is carrying the team every week. Patrick Mahomes is doing everything he can, but he cannot do it alone. Injuries are piling up, frustration is building, and then the Chiefs walk into a game against the Buffalo Bills, a team that has become a heated rival, a team that talks a lot, a team that desperately wants revenge every time it plays Kansas City. So emotions were already high. But what happened next is what pushed Kelce over the edge during the game. The Bills fan base and even some players started getting loud, yelling about Travis Kelce's declining production, calling out the Chiefs for being overrated, and mocking the team's struggles. And look, whether you love the Bills or hate the Bills, you know their fans go hard. They are loud, they are intense, and they do not hold back when they sense weakness. But Travis Kelce is not just a player. He is Kelce's son. And when he sees people attacking his boy at a time when the Chiefs are desperate for momentum, the emotions just blow up. And according to people close to the situation, Kelce let loose on the Bills fan base, saying they have no respect, no class, and no idea what Travis has sacrificed for the league. He reportedly said they celebrate injuries, they celebrate teams falling apart, and they celebrate chaos over football. And what shocked people even more was that he followed it up by defending the Chiefs so passionately that fans were stunned. But here is the important part. His comments did not happen in a vacuum. They happened because the Chiefs are in dangerous territory. This team is slipping, and trust me, Chiefs Kingdom, you do not want to hear this, but we have to talk about it. Kansas City is at real risk of missing the playoffs this year. Yes, you heard me right. The Patrick Mahomes Kansas City Chiefs, the dynasty of this era, the team that has lived in the FCC championship game for years, is suddenly fighting for their life. And when a dynasty is threatened, emotions explode from every direction. Coaches feel it, players feel it, fans feel it. And yes, even family members feel it. So the question becomes, did Kelce cross the line? Or was he simply saying what many Chiefs fans have been thinking? Because let's be honest, this season has been rough. Travis Kelce has dealt with injuries, constant media pressure, non-stop spotlight, and more criticism than any point in his career. The team around him is struggling, and watching people mock him, mock the Chiefs, and mock everything he has built would push any parent to their breaking point. But here is where the story gets even more interesting. Some Bills fans fired back at Kelce, saying he was making excuses for the Chiefs, blaming the wrong people, and refusing to accept that Kansas City simply is not the same team right now. And that opened up an even bigger conversation across the league. What is actually wrong with the Chiefs, and how much of their struggle is connected to Travis Kelce's frustration, injuries, and emotional state? Because let's be real, when Travis is thriving, this team is unstoppable. But when he is hurting, tired, or frustrated, this offense looks completely different. And that is why this outburst matters more than people think. It shows that the pressure around the Chiefs is no longer just inside the building. It is breaking into families. It is reaching the people closest to the players. And that is when you know things are getting serious. This is not just a bad stretch of games. This is a crisis moment for Kansas City. A moment where one loss could be the difference between making the playoffs or watching the postseason from home. A moment where every mistake feels like a disaster, and a moment where everyone connected to the team is feeling the heat. But here is the good news. This team still has Patrick Mahomes, and if there is one quarterback in the NFL who can take a broken, frustrated, doubted football team and drag them into the playoffs through pure willpower, it is him. But even Mahomes needs help. He needs receivers who can catch the ball. He needs a line that protects him. He needs playmakers who step up instead of disappearing in big moments. And more than anything, he needs Travis Kelce, healthy, locked in, and confident. So what does Kelce's outburst really tell us? It tells us that this moment in Chiefs history is emotional. It is tense. Everyone is on edge. And that makes sense because this team is built on winning. Winning is the standard in Kansas City. And when the standard slips, the whole foundation starts shaking. And for a father watching the NFL world attack your son while his team struggles is something that will push any parent too far. But I want to know what you think. Do you think Kelce was right to defend his son and take shots at the Bills? Or do you think he should have stayed quiet and let the team handle things? Tell me in the comments, because I am reading every single one. And listen, we are not done talking about this situation. I have an entire detailed breakdown video already on the channel that goes even deeper into Travis Kelce's injury situation, the Chiefs' offensive crisis, and how the team can recover before it is too late. So after you finish this video, go watch that one to get the full picture. But before we wrap up, I need to say this again. Most of you watch the videos but are not subscribed, and I do not want you to miss the next Chiefs update, because trust me, things are about to get even crazier as the playoff race gets tighter. So hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join our growing Chiefs family here on the channel. And that is going to do it for today's video. This situation is emotional, unpredictable, and it shows how much pressure is on the Kansas City Chiefs right now. But I will be here with you every step of the way, breaking down every injury, every rumor, and every bit of drama surrounding the Chiefs. Thanks for watching Chiefs Kingdom. This is Alex signing off, and I will see you in the next video.